for us, it's really about the relationships. You know, as a coach, your first function is to build a strong relationship with the player. It doesn't necessarily mean being their best friend. It means having a relationship with them that doesn't necessarily have to be cold and professional, but that you understand them, you understand where they're coming from, what their circumstances is, what's going on in their life, and where they're coming from, so that you can adapt your behaviour and your style to meet their particular needs, to enable them to enjoy themselves, to enable them to get the best out of themselves. You know, where somebody isn't really communicative and they're a bit cold or just reticent in terms of opening up and talking, just being with them and being in their environment means that they get comfortable with you. And then when you ask them a question or have a conversation with them, it doesn't feel like the Spanish Inquisition or a formal conversation between a coach and a player. It's just a conversation. And, you know, ultimately that's what coaching is. It's just a series of conversations. And, you know, there's things you'd say as a coach, but there's a hell of a lot that is really just about listening to the actual player and hearing where they're at and seeing where they're at and being able to respond. I think what's unique about the GAA is that a lot of coaches aren't professionals. So, you know, if you look at other sports internationally, they have professional structures in terms of people following coaching as a career and building through steps in a professional sport environment. The GAA has that structure in its coaching, but at the end of the day, you know, all coaches are going home to their families, to their jobs. It's something they do in their spare time, predominantly. And I think how the GAA provides them with a huge level of knowledge and expertise to be able to do that and bring a professional approach to coaching, but realizing that we're doing it in an environment where, you know, effectively you're working with children or adults in an environment where we all have to go to work on Monday morning. And, you know, as it just becomes part of our lives, it's not our lives.